Hi, I'm Dr. Charlene Walters, author, business and branding mentor, trainer, as well as your host for Launch, a business talk show for anyone who wants to launch their business, their career, or their life. Hi everyone, welcome to Launch. My name is Charlene Walters, your host, and today we have a fabulous, wonderful guest with us. We have Luis Machicao. He is a fashion designer, he is a professor, he is an entrepreneur. Welcome to the show, Luis.
Well, thank you for having me. Really happy to finally get this date done.
Yes, I know. I'm so happy. We had to busy lives and had to reschedule a couple times, but here we are. We made it happen. Can you tell the audience a little bit more about yourself?
Well, I was born in Argentina, Buenos Aires. I live in Peru. My mother Peruvian. I live in Peru my whole life. What can I say? I got the honor to be the presidential fashion designer of the country for 15 years. I got the honor to work in Paris. I got the honor to show in Paris every year, New York Fashion Weeks. I got the honor to live in Charlotte for the last 20 years and be the couture designer for so many beautiful ladies and some handsome gentlemen, because we do suits too for men, and designer for beauty pageants, designer for bridal, that's my favorite, wedding gowns, mother of the bride, bridesmaids, that kind of stuff. And crazy traveler. I travel the world all the time. If I stay in the States for 2 months and not living, I get crazy. So I have to live somewhere else, not only for inspiration, but I need to decompress, because thank God business is doing fantastic.
Yes.
And I see so many people a day. And as you know, when you have clients, you try to be nice all the time, right?
Yes.
You need to treat them well, because you don't know if they're having problems at home or something, right? So
Right.
you need to be nice and loving, and so not all the clients are sometimes in the best mood, but that takes a lot. So they come to say, "Oh, I want this dress for Friday," and it's Thursday.
Oh no.
You nicely need to tell them it's impossible, or yes, I will do it. But that will require for me to work, for me and my staff 24/7 like crazy. And so that kind of stuff stress you out a lot. So that's why I need to decompress and, just buy a ticket and go anywhere.
Definitely.
For 2 days.
Traveling is great, and I can totally understand that, because you're on all the time and sometimes dealing with difficult clients, which we all encounter, I guess, from time to time. Have you always wanted to get into fashion? Was this a childhood dream?
Always. But this is the thing. I came from a family of politicians and doctors.
Wow. Okay.
So my mom used to work in the hospital and also teach in the university back in Peru. So when I finished high school, there were no fashion school in South America, especially in Peru, right?
Right.
And that was kind of difficult. So I went to law school and sociology school.
Oh, nice.
But after my freshman year, I decided, no, I need to go somewhere else to pursue my dreams. So I went to Paris, and this is where I finished my education, as a fashion designer.
Very nice.
And that was it. It was just meant to be.
Did you ever consider anything else, or just always fashion?
Not at all. I've been designing for 34 years already. Next year will be 35 years. And it's funny because through fashion design, so many doors opened to me.
Yes.
When I was designing for the president of my country, I met incredible people overseas, and that kind of stuff. So
very nice.
I love it. I just love it. What can I say? I mean, I think I'm gonna work as a designer until the day I die.
Yes.
2 years ago, pre-COVID, I started teaching in Chapel Hill University, product design, and that was another venue that I never thought we'd do. So I called my mother and said, "Listen, I know you were a university professor because you're retired now, but now it's my turn." No?
Yes.
Thanks to fashion design, thanks to have a degree in the world as a fashion designer. So, yeah.
That is amazing.
Incredible places.
I also teach for a few universities, and it is really a lot of fun working with students
Absolutely.
and teaching them. What type of courses do you teach? What are some of the names?
Oh, it's called product design, meaning I show them how to do everything since conception of an outfit and pattern making and production and sewing and stitching and selection of fabric, selection of color, blah, 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 until the outfit is done.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
the
Okay.
ABC of the garment.
Very nice. Very nice. What has been one of your favorite things about being an entrepreneur? One of the perks, if you would.
The best thing about that is that you don't need to follow anybody else's time.
Yes.
You can close your atelier or your fashion studio when you want it.
Yes.
You can take a vacation of 2 days or 3 months if you want.
Right.
You are your own boss.
Yes.
I highly encourage people to be their own bosses. Now, the bad thing is, since you don't have a paycheck, if you don't work, you don't make money. So that's why that's the downside, right? So
Yes.
because some people love to have the paycheck every Friday.
Yes.
So I do too.
Yes.
That's why I work very hard. And sometimes I work extra time because I know they're gonna be gone for a month on vacations or 3 weeks or something.
Yes.
So I know when I'm coming back, I have my check, right? So I love to save, and that's a good trick.
Yes, it is a really good trick. Sometimes it's hard to master. I know as an entrepreneur myself, you have those kind of busy periods, then quieter periods, and so you have to be really good about budgeting. Otherwise,
talking about COVID, right?
Yes.
Talking about COVID. I mean,
I know.
COVID teaches us a lot of stuff, especially to save money because you never know,
It's true, and you never know what's going to happen next either, right?
Absolutely.
You've done so many good things, and you've named a few of them, but what's been one of the highlights of your career so far?
The highlights might be probably when I mentioned that I met incredible people. That's absolutely true. I met prime ministers, presidents, first ladies, some royalty people, and people that I never thought, some Hollywood stars. I have some clients from Hollywood, and so I never thought, coming from a little country in South America called Peru, I will meet all these people in the fashion world or in the celebrity world. And this is one of the highlights. Another one, very important for me, is I work in movies. I was part of the Hunger Games, and I work totally in 38 movies doing wardrobe.
Oh, my goodness.
That is amazing because that takes me away from Charlotte, wherever we're filming for 2 or 3 months at a time. And working for the filming industry was one of the best things ever happened to me.
That does sound like it's really rewarding and challenging. And what was your favorite part of that? What was the most fun?
My favorite part is when, because I'm always in the trailer, right? Designing outfits and making outfits, and I have my team, of course. When the actors came to me and they do the fitting and we finish the outfit, and they go, to do the acting thing, and then the camera is in front of them, and they filming me behind the camera, looking at my outfits in front of the camera. It's just fantastic.
I can
rewards me so much. That's my moment.
That's seeing your baby, your creation come to life on the big screen.
And there's so much stress. Sometimes you need to dress 100 people in a week, right?
Yes.
In extras, and actors and actresses and all the stuff. And it's very nerve-wracking sometimes and very stressful. So, but when you see that in front of the camera, all the stress goes away.
Yes. When you watch the movie, do you look for issues with the outfits, or are you just watching the movie?
Always. And I'm my worst critic. I'm always looking, oh my God, the button should be one tiny millimeter up or down or this or that. People don't notice things, but I notice every single thing. And it just, it drives me crazy.
I think we all do that to ourselves. We're so critical of ourselves, and we're perfectionists, which is why we're good at what we do.
And that's a bad thing. I'm Aries, so I'm my worst enemy.
I'm an Aries too. When's your birthday?
March 31st.
March 24th. I'm right
Oh,
before
we
you.
closed. We closed.
The Aries can be tough, but we're very lovable too, right?
That too. That too.
I read on your website that you felt that designing a wedding dress was like designing a dream. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Yes, because when the bride comes to me, she's usually with her mother, right? Or with a friend, with a girlfriend. But sometimes they have an idea because they go to Pinterest and whatever and see the shape that they would like to have, or they say they see the dream wedding gown, right?
Right.
But it's my job to tell them, okay, this is your shape. This is what you need to be wearing. Not because I say so. It's because I don't know you. I just met you today, but I know what kind of wedding gown is going to look amazing on you.
Yes.
Sometimes it's the opposite of what you were thinking, right?
Right.
And so it's my job to bring them the news and to convince them that they're going to look the best. And when the bride walks away after an hour meeting, totally sure she knows exactly what we're going to do. To me, that's the biggest reward because she's trusting me. And then we have the first fitting, and then we have the second, the third, fourth fitting. And then you see her face is getting better and better and better because she see what we talk about in real. You know, she sees herself in the mirror and say, oh my God, Luis, you're totally right. For example, this A-line dress looks much better than a mermaid dress that I was thinking before, you know, or vice versa, or whatever. So it's nice to calm the bride down because when they come to me, they are very nervous. They don't know what to expect with the designer, but also they don't know what to expect in the dressing. You know, they have an idea, but sometimes people advise them, a mother, a father, a boyfriend, or fiance, whoever, say, I think you look better this way or the other way. So they have so many information in the minds, and mixed emotions. It's just crazy. So when they talk with me, they walk away like, okay, I know what we're doing now, and that's it. Let's leave it in Luis's hands, and that's very rewarding.
That is very rewarding. Have you ever worked with a bridezilla or somebody that?
Yes. Several times. Well, in the last 7 years, I might say 3 or 4 times, which is for me several. Yeah, but you know what?
What?
You need to use a little bit of psychology.
Yes.
And make them understand things. And I know English is my fourth language, right? I speak German, French, besides Spanish. So English is my fourth language. So I don't know all the perfect words sometimes to say.
Right.
But I try to explain the nice, loving way things that they totally will understand me. And it works out. It really works out. So the one who came with like a bridezilla after the second or fourth meeting in fitting, they're totally fine. They're totally fine.
That is.
Sometimes are the mothers, you know, who are super stressed out too, and they add a bad component into the mix. But listen, it happens. That's normal. That's human nature. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. And speaking of, I think I mentioned earlier that my sister is getting married coming up, and I'm the maid of honor, and we're working on the bridesmaids' dresses, and we've been going back and forth. And what do you think that you do as a designer to make these bridesmaid dresses something that everybody likes? Because a lot of times we're kind of forced into wearing something that someone else picked for us.
Well, what I need to do is just to have a very frank and honest conversation with the bride.
Yes.
And tell them, I put them in front of the big mirror that I have. I have a wall that is all mirrors, right?
Yes.
So I just put her in the mirror and say, look, this is your body shape.
Right.
And this is what is going to look great on you. And I show pictures of wedding gowns that I did or whatever. So, but they need to be seeing themselves in the mirror.
Yes.
They need to be in front of the mirror. And then they will realize and understand perfectly what I'm telling them.
For the bridesmaids too. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, absolutely. Bridesmaids too. I mean, just, I do a lot of alterations for bridesmaids because, everybody goes to the website and get the inexpensive bridesmaid gown, which is fine. Everybody has their own budget. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes they don't work very well in their body. So I said, it's okay. when I talk with the brides, I told them, please send me all your bridesmaids. So I'm gonna make sure that everybody goes to feel and fit fantastic in that dress. And this is what we do. We do the alterations, we deconstruct and construct it back, whatever, and they're all happy.
You said that your alterations business has really taken off since the pandemic. Can you
Oh my
elaborate a
God.
little bit more on that?
It's crazy because a lot of people, they have a bunch of outfits. They have a bunch of outfits in the closet they don't wear anymore. So, or some people who has the mother dresses, so, you know, whatever. So I always told them, bring me all these dresses because it's my job to put it in the cutting table and rework it for you.
Yes.
And, you know, make you feel fabulous. And this is what we do. This business is doing super, super incredibly well. And I'm very grateful for that. Because after COVID, I mean, designers, we were struggling big time.
Oh, yes. I can imagine with the lack of events and, you know.
2 years of lockdown. I was 2 years, you know. So thank God for alterations.
I know, right? And that is a great business because, like you said, a lot of people.
We got so many brides coming from the wedding gown they already purchased, and the wedding gown doesn't fit well, and they did some alterations in the bridal store, whatever, but still don't feel well. So they bring those gowns to me, and we do it to perfection. Because I'm very lucky. In Charlotte, I'm the only couturier, meaning I'm the only designer who works in Paris and knows couture.
Yes.
So in couture, you have like a 50-something measurements of your body versus the 10 or 15 that normal people use. So everything needs to fit to perfection.
Very nice. Very nice. What's been your favorite gown or outfit that you've created so far?
Oh my gosh. I have pictures and pictures. I can show you pictures of, oh my God, there is so many gowns. I'm looking on my phone right now.
Okay.
And I mean, I can mention so many. Let me show you this one.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's just crazy. It's just
so beautiful.
There is so much in bridal, and I'm looking now. Let's look in Paris, for example, for Fashion Week, right? It's impossible to say which one is your favorite because everybody became like your children, right? It's like your children, so you cannot pick which one you love the most. Right?
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
It just
so many. And I was at your fashion show recently, and it was awesome and so exciting, and so many great outfits.
Let me show you this gown, for example. This is these two in Paris. I don't know if you can see it a little bit.
Oh, so nice.
That's in front of the Arc de Triomphe. Those two were just to perfection.
That's our perfection. I love them. So
right?
Great.
I mean, there is so much. It's just crazy. Oh, that's another picture of the two ones.
Oh, wow.
Better detail. You
Those
see it?
are amazing. Yes.
I mean, yeah. If you go to my website, you can see some. If you go to my it's not Facebook, my Instagram, you can see so many. Or in Pinterest, you can see all my collections there, you know?
Very good, very good. We'll get all
There is no one that I love the most. It's just, I love all of them.
I know. It's hard to pick. I mean, there's so many beautiful things, and you've been doing it for a long time. What do you think is next for you?
What is next? Continue doing dresses, continue doing wedding gowns, continue doing alterations. I would like to go back to teaching.
Okay.
So in a university level. I got an offer in Barcelona too to teach one semester after. I mean, there is 2 semesters a year, right? So the offer is to teach only 1 semester a year. So I go back every 2 semesters, and I need to think about it really, because that will take away my clients from here, because I have to be 6 months in Barcelona, right? So I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can do a seminar, like a week seminar every semester.
Oh, that would be nice.
No, so I'm gonna be away a week or 2, and that's it. So that is next. I don't know. Just continue working. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to survive COVID. I'm grateful that I still have incredible loyal clients and new people who come in to see me, and work with them in their gowns and their outfits and the suits. You know, I think that's next for me. There is nothing major, nothing big, nothing. It's just to continue doing what I'm doing.
And that is great. You're doing so many wonderful things. So I'm glad you'll be able to keep that up moving forward. I like to play this quick little game on my show. It's called If You Tell Me Yours, I Tell You Mine. So you want to play?
Okay, of course.
Okay, I'm going to ask
now.
I'll ask you some quick questions. So what color best describes you?
Emerald green.
Ooh, I love that color. Very nice. Why is that?
Because emerald green is a color that you can wear. We all human beings, we have different colors of skin, different colors of eyes, different colors of hair, or different colors of whatever, right? So emerald green is like red. It's the color that you can wear. Every shape of skin we have can wear red or emerald green. It goes well with everybody.
That explains why I like to wear those two colors.
Exactly. I saw your red dress on the picture now, but it's just red and emerald green are my favorite.
And I really love wearing those too. I would say for me, I guess blue describes me. I also really like blue. I just think blue is a nice, happy color. So I would say that would be the one that I choose.
I hate blue, by the way. So I'm dressed in blue today, but I hate blue. So don't ask me why.
Why? Just something about it, I guess.
Nothing. It's not about memory or anything. It's just everybody wears blue. Look at me. Today, all blue. All blue. Even blue shoes. Crazy.
Blue and black everybody wears. I don't know if I wear blue as much as I just like it. So that's interesting. But I
like black in certain situations, but not always,
Yeah, not always. It gets a little boring sometimes if you wear too much. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Greece.
Pretty there.
Definitely Greece, number 1. Number 2, Barcelona. Number 3, Istanbul, Turkey. Love these countries, these cities. I go there every year.
I haven't been to Turkey yet, but I want to get there. That sounds really amazing. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly which cities I'd pick, but I'd like to live part-time overlooking the ocean for sure somewhere, and Greece might be a contender.
But Athens, Greece, Istanbul, and Barcelona, they are in the ocean.
Yeah, perfect. And then also, I don't know, I'd like to live part-time in the city too. So back and forth, I think.
They are cities, honey. They are complete cities with buildings and traffic on the ocean.
Okay, well then, never mind. I'll just choose one.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you, because I love to be surrounded by water. And, but I love to live in fabulous places, honestly. And that's why I pick these 3 cities. They have both.
Those are really good. When you're working, do you like to work with or without music?
Oh, with music and TV.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. I have a big TV in my atelier, and it's just music. It's just, I cannot work in silence.
It's hard to work in silence. I kind of go back and forth between the two. If I'm really trying to concentrate, I might have silence. But then if I'm doing something that's, kind of more tedious, I like to have some music around to liven it up. So it's nice to know. What kind of music do you listen to?
Everything from opera to house music, everything in between. I don't do hip hop. I'm not crazy about hip hop. I'm not crazy about country music, honestly. But other than that, I listen everything. And but to work, I like house music.
Nice, yeah.
Energize me.
That is really exciting.
To drive, I like classic music, opera.
It's relaxing.
Travel, I like opera, but to work, I like house.
Very cool. Would you be able to describe your outlook in life in one sentence?
My whole life in one sentence.
Well, your outlook on life, your philosophy. I think
my philosophy. In one sentence is difficult, but I guess I will say one thing: grateful.
Grateful.
I'm grateful with life. Grateful with friends. Grateful with clients. Grateful with a lot of people who gave me a hand when I needed. And grateful with a lot of people who received my hand when they needed. So I'm grateful.
Very nice. And you have a charity too that you actually give back to. You want to
talk a little bit I always do charities. And this year, my charity is Allegra Foundation. They help people with mental disabilities. I've been doing so many charities over the years, but every 4 or 5 or 6 years, I change my charity because I think everybody deserves, to get Luis's full time for the 5 or 6 years that I'm working for them.
I think
I'm working for Allegra Foundation now.
Very nice. It's important to be able to give back, and
Oh, absolutely.
I really also embrace being grateful for what we have, because so often we're just kind of caught up in the negative. We forget all of the wonderful things that are around us. So it's
Yes.
important to really focus
Absolutely.
on that. I would say my philosophy is just work hard and have fun. I'm so into working. I work extremely hard, but then I also really like to have fun and travel and do great things. And it sounds like you do as well.
Yeah.
So it's been so much fun having you on the show today. Where can the audience find out more about you?
Oh my gosh. Maybe you can, I mean, they can contact me by email. This is what you ask, right? Email
Yeah.
or phone number?
Yes.
Yeah, my phone number is 704-449-4452. And my email, maybe you can put it there, is lmachicao@hotmail.com. And my website, luismachicao.com too. So if you want to see me, it will be nice. My studio is on Providence Road, near the Maynard Theater. So if somebody wants to see me, it will be nice if they send me a text or an email, and and because I work by appointment.
Very nice. So I hope that you'll reach out to Luis and make an appointment and talk to him more about alterations and custom outfits and
Just let me look fabulous. Let me make you look fabulous. That's all.
all of those good things. And until then, we will see you next time on Launch.